Hello, I'm Logic Bunny, and come with me down the rabbit hole of knowledge. Have you ever looked up at the stars and just dreamed of floating among them, of seeing Earth from a whole new perspective, of maybe, just maybe, touching the face of another planet? Maybe you think space missions are only for scientists, or maybe for those super rich billionaires, right? Wrong, because here's the deal. Space missions are way more than just rockets blasting off. They're about everything. They're about pushing boundaries, about asking what if, and about changing the world as we know it. Think about it. Every time a rocket soars, it's not just carrying satellites. It's carrying our hopes, our curiosity, and our endless drive to explore. These missions aren't just about exploring space. They're about exploring ourselves, our limits, and our potential. We're going to blast off on a journey to explore the incredible things happening right now. We'll uncover secrets about how space missions impact your life, from the phone in your pocket to the medicine you might take. We'll dive into the amazing technology and the brilliant minds that make it all possible. So, get ready, space cadets, because we're about to discover how you can be a part of the future of space. Buckle up, because the possibilities are endless. Okay, so let's get real for a second. Sometimes, when you hear about space missions, you might wonder why. Why spend billions of dollars on exploring the cosmos when we have so many problems right here on Earth? It's a fair question, but here's the thing. Space exploration isn't just about rockets and astronauts. It's about innovation, about pushing boundaries, and about creating incredible things that make our lives better every single day. It all starts with those missions, with the drive to go further, to discover, and to understand. This is where spin-off technologies come in. These are the amazing inventions and advancements that were born from the challenges of space travel. Think about it. Scientists and engineers have to come up with super clever solutions to problems like, how do you get clean water in space? How do you keep astronauts healthy? How do you see through the dust of a planet? And the answers to those questions, they often end up changing life back on Earth. For example, the water filters developed for the International Space Station. They're now used to provide clean drinking water in communities around the world. Or the scratcher-resistant lenses on your glasses. They were originally developed to protect the visors of astronaut helmets, and even better medical imaging techniques. Yep, they got a boost from space exploration too. Let's try something. Close your eyes for a moment and think about something you use every day. Maybe it's a kitchen appliance, a piece of sports equipment, or even something in your phone. Now, what if I told you that it was partly invented because of space exploration? Mind-blowing, right? Take a moment to think about it. What everyday item do you think was invented because of space exploration? Let me know in the comments below. Space exploration is like planting a seed. You might not see the fruit immediately, and it takes time and care, but it grows into something that benefits everyone. The more we explore, the more we discover, and the more we improve life here on Earth. That's the real wow behind the why of space missions. Think building a spaceship is impossible. Think again. It might seem like something only geniuses can do, but the truth is, it's all about understanding some pretty cool principles of engineering and then putting them into action. Let's break it down. First up, aerodynamics. It's a fancy word, but it's really about how things move through the air. Spaceships are designed to slice through the atmosphere with minimal resistance, kind of like a bullet. The shape, the angles, everything is carefully calculated. Next, propulsion. How do you get a massive machine like a rocket to leave the Earth? Rocket engines are the answer. Think of it like this. Imagine a balloon. If you let the air out, the balloon goes in the opposite direction, right? Rockets work on a similar principle, but instead of air, they use a controlled explosion to push themselves forward with incredible force. And finally, material science. This is where things get really interesting. Spaceships have to withstand extreme temperatures, pressures, and the harsh environment of space. They need to be lightweight, strong, and able to survive the journey. That's why engineers use special materials like heat shields that can withstand thousands of degrees, protecting the spacecraft from burning up as it re-enters Earth's atmosphere. Now, imagine a rocket blasting off. The first stage separates, then the next, and the next. Each part has a specific job, and when they all work together, it's pretty incredible, right? Engineers have to test everything. They put materials through extreme conditions and make sure everything works perfectly. Ever wanted to build your own rocket? It's easier than you think. There are tons of simple DIY rocket projects you can find online. I'll put some links in the description below. What if we tried this? Building a spacecraft is like building a Lego castle. Each brick, each piece has a specific job. And when they all work together, you get something amazing. It takes planning, it takes precision, and it takes a whole lot of teamwork. And it all starts with an idea and a desire to reach for the stars. So, here's a question that has probably crossed your mind 1,000,000 times. Are we alone in the universe? It's a question that's been asked for centuries, and it's one that space missions are actively trying to answer. The search for life beyond Earth is one of the most exciting and important goals of space exploration. But how do you even look for aliens? Well, scientists use a bunch of different methods. One way is to explore planets and moons that might be able to support life. For instance, there's a lot of interest in Mars and also in the icy moons of Jupiter and Saturn, like Europa which might have liquid water beneath their surfaces. Another method is to look for biosignatures, which are signs of life. This could be anything from certain gases in a planet's atmosphere to the presence of water or even evidence of past life. Telescopes like the James Webb Space Telescope are helping us to analyze the atmospheres of distant planets, looking for these telltale signs. Imagine for a moment what life beyond Earth might look like. It could be anything from tiny microbes to complex creatures we can't even imagine. Scientists use what they know about the universe to make educated guesses, creating artist renderings of what alien life could be like. Now, imagine you're an astronaut on Mars. You step out of your spacecraft, and for the first time, you're on another planet. What's the first thing you do? What do you look for? What do you hope to find? Share your amazing scenarios with me in the comments. Searching for life is like being a detective in the universe. Each piece of information, each discovery brings us closer to a bigger picture. It's a journey filled with mystery, wonder, and the potential to change everything we think we know about our place in the cosmos. And who knows, one day we might find the answer to that age-old question. So, what's it really like to live in space? It's a question that probably seems pretty much. It's a world away from anything we experience here on Earth. And for astronauts, it's a world of incredible challenges and extraordinary experiences. First off, there's the physical stuff. Imagine floating around all the time with no gravity. It's fun at first, but it can also cause some serious problems for your body. Astronauts can lose bone density and muscle mass. They have to exercise constantly to stay in shape. Then there's the radiation exposure, which can be harmful to their health. And then there are the psychological challenges. Being confined in a small space with the same people for months on end can be tough. Teamwork, communication, and mental resilience are absolutely essential for astronauts to succeed. It takes a special kind of person to thrive in such an environment. Let's take a quick look at some everyday tasks in space. Eating, for example, is a whole new experience. Food has to be specially prepared, and it often comes in pouches or tubes. Exercising is crucial to maintain muscle mass. And sleeping, well, astronauts sleep in sleeping bags attached to the wall, so they don't float away. Imagine that! What skill do you think is most important for an astronaut? Is it scientific knowledge, physical strength, or something else entirely? Let me know in the comments now. Let me tell you a story about someone truly amazing. Mae Jemison was the first African-American woman to travel to space. Her journey is a testament to the power of perseverance, of breaking barriers, and of never giving up on your dreams. She was a doctor, an engineer, and a true inspiration to people all over the world. Her story reminds us that anyone, from anywhere, can reach for the stars. You don't have to be an astronaut to be involved in space exploration. In fact, The space industry needs all kinds of people with all kinds of skills and passions. The truth is, there's a place for you in the cosmic adventure. Think about it. Space exploration needs scientists to study the universe, engineers to design and build spacecraft, and programmers to write the code that makes it all work. But it doesn't stop there. You also need artists to visualize what we can't see, writers to tell the stories of space, and educators to inspire the next generation of explorers. And what about you? What are you good at? What do you love to do? Maybe you're a whiz with computers, or a creative writer, or a talented artist. Whatever your skills and interests, there's a way for you to contribute to the future of space. Let's take a look at some of the amazing people who are already making a difference. There are people designing rockets, analyzing data, and even creating art inspired by the cosmos. It's a diverse field, and it's constantly evolving. Do you want to learn more? I've put some links to some amazing educational resources and citizen science projects in the description below. Check them out and start exploring. What if we tried this? What are some of your favorite space facts? Share them in the comments below. The future of space exploration is a team sport. Everyone has a part to play, and your contributions matter. The universe is waiting to be explored. Embrace the unknown. What will you discover? So, we've taken a journey together, haven't we? We've explored the incredible reasons behind space missions, from the amazing engineering that makes it all possible to the thrilling search for life beyond Earth. We've discovered the human side of space and the challenges and triumphs of astronauts, and we've seen how you, yes you, can be a part of the cosmic adventure. Space missions are not just about rockets and astronauts. They're about innovation, about discovery, and about making life on Earth better for everyone. From space technologies to the search for extraterrestrial life, the possibilities are truly endless. Space exploration is for everyone. Your curiosity, your passion, your ideas, they all matter. The universe is vast, and there's so much more to discover. Encourage you to keep learning, keep exploring, and keep dreaming big. In the description below, you'll find links to some amazing websites, books, and documentaries that can help you dive deeper into the world of space. The stars are not just twinkling lights in the night sky. They're invitations to explore, to question, and to push the boundaries of what's possible. Go out there, explore, and dream big. What will you discover?